was in the kitchen.
Oh, shit. Yeah. Hot fire. All right, we're back with the catch up with Cert Chris. What's up, bro?
What's up, cuz?
Not much, man. I think we just need to dive right into it, man.
This Empire season finale.
Yes, man. Yes. Wasn't it John crazy?
Yeah, it was a lot of good things. I felt like it ran a little too long for 2 hours. 2 hours could have been condensed down to like an hour or so.
Yeah, they tried to put a lot in one episode. It seemed kind of, and honestly, it seemed a little rushed too.
Yeah.
Like they were really trying to wrap up the season and just put a lot of storylines into one last episode. But some of those storylines is kind of crazy. Crazy.
It's going to be a good second season. Like they have a lot to work on for the second season.
Mm-hmm.
But to jump into the finale, Lucius not having ALS was a big moment.
Yeah, I didn't think that was really a big moment because I kind of called that. Because pretty much Empire is a soap opera.
Right.
So that's the type of stuff that happens in soap operas. I got ALS, suffering from it, about to die. Guess what, niggas? I don't.
Gotcha, bitch.
It's like, that happens in soap operas all the time. So
I mean, it was still a little shocking, I guess, like the way they threw it in. For me, I mean, I didn't see that coming. I thought maybe he would have found some way to stretch out into the show. I don't know. But what about Hakeem sleeping with Boo Boo Kitty?
oh, that's boss move right there. Yeah, that's boss move. And then looked him in his dad eye while he was doing it too.
But I felt like when they were doing it, even though he stared his pop down, he felt some type of way. And before he could really think about what he was doing, Boo Boo Kitty was like, no, come back over.
I mean, he just smashed his dad's fiance. I mean, I'm sure he's going to regret that.
Ex-fiance.
Ex-fiance. And Lucius is never going to forget that at all.
No.
Yeah, Lucius is never going to forget that. So
that was a whole move on her part, though.
No, it definitely was. But what did you think? Well, one of the funniest parts to me was Jamal when he went to the rap battle.
The 8 Mile?
Yeah, the 8 Mile rap battle. And I thought that Jamal was about to drop bars. Right. I thought that he was about to go up there and drop a hot 16. But instead, he dropped a hot melody. And I was dying laughing. I'm like, he's really up there singing. But you know, if this was real life, as soon as he started going, ooh, yeah, people started booing.
Right. Nobody was going for that. No. What was the guy's name? He was battle rapping.
I don't know.
Rhino Dynamite or something?
Yeah, it was like Rhino the rapper.
Yeah. So, first of all, he's in there rapping before he even gets in there, and everybody's hyped because he's slinging corny bars. But to them, it was like killer bars. And then this dude comes in singing, and everybody's like giving him praise at the end.
Right. But the funniest part about that was at the very end where he hits him with the bitch. And honestly, since that moment, I've been wanting to do that to somebody or just say that like at work, like just sing a hot melody and then just look at them and like, bitch. Like, I've been really waiting to do that.
That was his hottest line.
That really was his hot line.
That was his punchline.
Because I don't know what he said, before that. So,
right.
But what do you think about what happened with old boy from New York Undercover?
That was another shocking thing because I didn't see that coming either.
Yeah, I didn't see that either.
But he was falling apart. I felt like Lucius was going to kill him because he was getting it too like he was going against Lucius too much, and I felt like he was a loose end that needed to be clipped.
I felt bad for him because I know on his part, like Malik Yoba, like this was like his really going to be like his most consistent work since New York Undercover. I know he's done some movies in between. But he was about to be consistently on TV for a while. And I know he had to be pissed when he read the script. He was like, oh, y'all about to kill me? Like, for real? What'd I do?
What has he been in since New York Undercover? You said a couple movie roles. I don't remember seeing that man in anything.
He was the abusive husband. And Why Did I Get...
Oh, yeah. I forgot.
Why Did I Get Married? You remember that? When Janet Jackson spazzed on him?
Yeah.
He like choked her and tried to pour some vodka down her throat and everything.
I didn't see the second one, so if that's what you're speaking of. Was it the second movie?
It was the second one.
Okay, yeah, I didn't see that one.
Yeah, but what else do you think about the wife of Andre, the white girl?
Murdering the bull?
Yeah.
I don't know. Like,
I thought it was bullshit because if that was real life and she murdered the black guy,
she would have got away with it.
Nah, she's freaking out like, oh my God, I'm going to go to jail. All right, okay. You got 2 black people. One's murdered and you got another black man. The police come. Who are they arresting?
The black guy.
Exactly. So
But
she's going to get a pass. But she's like freaking out like this is not real life. I think collectively, like all black people that watched that episode probably thought the same thing, where they looked at this like, come on, white bitch.
I get that, but at the same time, if you never done nothing like that and you killed some guy, like I think it was realistic for her to freak out. Now, how it would have played out is something different, but I think she had the right to freak out.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious though what they did with the body, like who disposed of that body.
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
because it's gonna pop up.
Yeah, it definitely is,
and that's what's gonna happen in season 2. Well, there's some bad things. Like I didn't like the whole scene where he was like sleep talking.
Oh yeah, when he woke up in the middle of his rest, his
slumber. drug induced sleep,
his slumber. And then wakes up and just says everything. I killed Bucky. I don't got ALS.
Everything.
I cheated on my taxes.
Right. Everything.
Like, what? You just going to spill everything.
Right.
Like,
I remix Hustle and Flow to get this TV show.
Right.
This is not a real perm in my head.
Right. I thought that was like the bullshit part of the show. But then that's when I realized like this show is such a soap opera. That would happen in something like a daytime soap opera. Like as soon as she walks in, you just wake up spilling all the beans, really.
But what about that music that they play? That's like a soap opera music too. Like
really
when
is.
everything is about to get like really good or like something like crazy happens. Like,
right.
dun, 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 like that type of music.
Right.
Right
It really
here.
is like a black like soap opera.
Yeah. It's a musical in a sense too.
Oh yeah, it is. I think this last episode was too musical.
Yeah,
it played it out a little bit too much. But I think they're trying to promote the music as well. But yo, what do you think about?
I would buy the album.
Oh yeah, I got
the soundtrack.
I got the album on Spotify. That joint's a banger.
Yeah, I wouldn't buy it. I'm sorry. I don't buy any music. I'm sorry.
Yeah, drip drops. My ringtone now. When you call me, you get that drip drop.
If your mom calls you and a drip drop is playing, that's bad, bro.
I probably need to change my ringtone now.
Yes, you do.
Probably need to change it. But what do you think about the gifts?
That was funny. That was a hilarious part when Cookie got her gift.
Oh, with the pillow?
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious too.
Yeah.
But I thought when Jamal got his gift, no lie, I thought that he was gonna bust out like a dildo or something.
Right, something crazy, some shoes,
right,
some fucking high heels or something.
I thought it was
some stilettos.
Right, I thought it would be something like that. That would have been funny. He gave him some golden stilettos
and he was like, red bottoms.
He was like, "You are now the queen." I'm like, yes,
yes.
I run this empire.
We striking back
right.
with vengeance.
Oh man, that would be hilarious.
Yo, I just feel bad for the crazy brother though, Andre.
Oh, the non-talented brother.
Yeah, he's getting it the worst. Cause like first you're gonna give it to this little knucklehead rap artist boy that's been spoiled all his life type shit. Then you're gonna look over me and give it to the gay son that you hated and all of a sudden now you feeling like.
But that's real life, man. That's what happens when you mess with the white woman.
Right.
Lucius, no, he was like, that white woman's going to ruin your life.
Right.
I'm helping you out, brother. I'm helping you out. He already know.
She's going to take half the company by the end of next season.
Lucius already know. He was like, listen, you're going to catch it like some type of assault case in a couple months because I know how these white women do. As soon as you raise your hand at them, police at your door.
She pregnant now, too?
Oh, man. You're about to have that racially ambiguous child. Oh, man.
Right.
That's messed up.
Another part I kind of like, but majority I didn't like was when Lucius and Jamal had the song together.
Oh, that homoerotic song, that dance routine, that singing routine.
I swore they was gonna kiss in the mouth.
I was like confused. I was like, they taking the soap opera stuff too far. Because if they start making out, then I'm clicking this joint off. I'm all about the gay agenda and everything, but come on, that's a little too much.
I thought the shirts was about to come off,
right?
And I really felt uncomfortable with the gay scene on top of Lucius's desk.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well,
it got a little too steamy in the wrong direction for me.
Yeah, that's the thing. Where it's like I'm not homophobic, but it did make me a little like uncomfortable. Where I was just watching it. And then I had to kind of turn away a little bit,
right?
You know, and then I felt like, man, am I homophobic? I don't know. What's
they was getting close to the crack of dawn back there, and I was not feeling it. Yeah, I was like,
I didn't watch that part. That part. Yeah, but did you hear about Bow Wow?
No.
All right. So, Bow Wow is just a lame nutball, right?
Right.
So, Bow Wow got a new gig on CBS Cyber show. It's like a spinoff of CSI Cyber.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's like a spinoff of those CSI shows. So Bow Wow's in his bag now because now he has like a legit acting job. So he comes out and says, yeah, Empire, it's a good show and all. And a lot of people saying I should have been on it, but I want to go on that show because of all the stereotypes.
What?
In my head, that's how Bow Wow sounds when he talks. So he said he wouldn't go on the show because of all the stereotypical characters and everything. But I started thinking, like, is this Bow Wow saying this? Like Bow Wow the rapper?
Right.
Bow Wow?
Like where did you come from, Bow Wow?
Right, exactly. Like, where are your roots based? And also, is this the same Bow Wow that, like, just 3 weeks ago was hosting 106 in Park?
Right.
Which promotes the most stereotypical bullshit out there?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, my whole thing is this, man. You got to start somewhere. So, like, if a black person takes a stereotypical role, but I mean, in a sense, like, there's nothing wrong with the TV show because that's what's really going on in some of these music industries, I'm sure. Right. It's a lot of politics that's going on. That's like saying, Scandal. I wouldn't do a Scandal show because that's stereotypical of how politics are ran and blah, blah, blah. Like, anything that's on TV is stereotypical of something, of the subject that it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it's dumb for him, especially because of his background. Like, why would you be against playing a rapper? Because I'm sure they would probably gave him the role of Hakeem.
Right.
So why would you go against that when you know that you would play that role really well and you would sell it?
Bow Wow would have been all over that check.
Right.
Yeah. See, this is like a case of somebody just acting brand new, right, and then too good for their own kind. Right. So, like I said, he got this little show on CBS, which I hope for him, because I'm not a hater, I hope the show does well, but I checked the ratings. The joint is suffering. Right. Horrible. So,
and does he have a major role in it, or does he just have a little part?
I never watched the show.
Now we have to do our research on it because
we got to watch the show now.
I didn't even know he was. First of all, I didn't know about the show. I think I might have seen a commercial for it once. 2, I didn't know he was on it because nobody's checking for Bow Wow. So he should have took Empire that has a huge following.
First of all, he wasn't even offered the show. He wasn't offered to be on the show.
Oh, okay.
So he's talking out of, I think somebody on Instagram probably said, yo, you should have been on that show. And then Bow Wow's like, yo, mad people are saying I should have been on the show.
One person said it.
Yeah, one person on Instagram who's like a 13-year-old
Listen, man,
girl.
you're married to a reality TV star.
Oh, yeah.
Or engaged, or whatever you guys are.
Yeah, and Bow Wow, you're such the lamest dude. Like, he really thinks that his relationship with Eric Mena is like the new Jay-Z and Beyonce. Like, people are really checking for their
That shit ain't even the new Kanye and Kim K. And she's a reality star. And y'all shit not even on that level.
Nah, it's definitely not, man. It's definitely on some D-list, level stuff.
I feel like people was checking for Tiger and the Young John more than they checking for y'all.
Oh yeah, Kylie Jenner.
Yeah,
definitely.
Or Big Sean and Ariana Grande. Like, they get more love than y'all are irrelevant. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Irrelevant?
I'm sorry, sir.
New words, nigga.
It's a new day.
It's a new day. Yeah, but that's just another Negro just acting, brand new. So, what do you think about like all this kind of? We heard about this talk about people being like the new black. You heard about like Pharrell Williams saying he's the new black, where pretty much people are saying that they're no longer kind of dealing with like racism and letting that hold them back. So now they're a new kind of black. Like, what you heard about that type of stuff?
I haven't heard anything about that.
Nigga, read a fucking
a blog.
Read a blog,
an article. Is it in the newspaper?
Watch the news, nigga. Damn.
Is it on the news?
I mean, I saw it on like TV One news.
What? TV One ain't got no news.
Yeah, they do.
They got reruns of Martin and Living Single. Shut up. He read it in a blog somewhere. Get off the internet, nigga, and pick up a newspaper. Since you want to criticize me.
I'm doing some reading.
I read, but I don't read about that bullshit.
What you read about, man?
ISIS.
ISIS.
No, listen, I haven't heard anything about that. But to comment on it, listen, man, they're saying they're the new black because of what? How are they new? What makes them new?
That's the thing though. That my thinking. Well, where I'm coming from is they're not. There's no such thing as a new black. You are a black person that's probably acting brand new.
I get that, but
yeah, but I'm saying, but I don't think there's anything as a new black. If we were going to have like categories of like blackness, like you have people that are new black, I would prefer to put myself in the category of classic black.
What?
I'm classically black.
Nigga,
I'm 100% classic black.
What's classic black, bro?
Classic black means you are like totally black, meaning that you. No, meaning like when you say classic black, meaning that you are in tune with your culture, your roots. You watch reruns of The Cosby Show. You watch reruns of Martin. You celebrate Martin Luther King Day. You take that day off and you celebrate with pride. You do black things.
Hold up. When you take Martin Luther King off, when you get it off, do you go do community service?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in the community, sweeping up, neighborhoods that need cleaning, all that good stuff. So I'm in the community. I'm in the hood. Where are you, sir? But
on my couch, enjoying my day off.
Yeah, so you're probably the new black.
I'm not new black.
You're probably the new black. Where
I'm half black.
Oh yeah, right. I forgot. I think a lot of it kind of ties into what we're talking about. What I learned for the week, which is when it comes to topics on race, you cannot listen to rappers or get advice from rappers on race, because brother Kanye West, brother A$AP Ferg, and Common this week said some really dumb stuff. Common pretty much said that, hey, we can resolve racism by just being friendly with white people. And Kanye West and A$AP Ferg pretty much both said that, hey, racism is dead. It's an imaginary kind of construct that, we have out there right now. So I was like, when it comes to like stuff like that, it's like, man, do not listen to rappers. I go to rappers for when I want to hear either kind of ratchet music, maybe some conscious music, but when I want to hear conversations about race, I'm not going to Kanye West, A$AP Ferg, or Common.
Do you think those response to racism is a political thing? Do you think it's more so like like the politically correct answer for Common? Like Ferg, I don't know. Like Ferg to me isn't someone that I would go to for any type of any type of.
I think it's just brothers.
Advice.
I think it's just brothers that are somewhat out of touch right now. Like Kanye West.
You think Common is?
I think Common may in this situation. It's Common just in his thought process and how his viewpoint. It's just one I don't agree with. So I'm really referring to Kanye West and A$AP Ferg. And particularly Kanye West.
So what about, like you said, Pharrell? Because I feel like Pharrell is another one in that subject. He's a rapper, I guess you could say, an artist.
Right. Yeah, again, that's just probably somebody that is an opinion that I don't agree with. And I think that in some cases, some of these celebrities, multimillionaires, can be a little bit out of touch with the everyday man in terms of the black experience.
But you don't think they don't go through racism?
Well, obviously, some of them don't, because if they're saying that racism is an imaginary construct, then they may not experience.
Nobody cares a fuck about Ferg, and Kanye West is dating someone out of his race, so of course he's going to say that. That's the right thing to say. How can he say, "Oh, talk about racism and white people and any other culture" when he's has an interracial baby right now? Yeah. That's like me going around and saying, if I had a white woman, or you had a white woman, you saying, man, I can't, I'm a strong black man, and da 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 da.
Yeah, well, Kanye West is a lost brother anyway, so.
Right.
But back to, what we learned for the week.
Oh, mine has nothing to do with race. Is that okay?
Man, we're having a deep conversation talking about race, and now you want, switch up. Nah, what'd you learn, brother?
I learned that even though this is something that we already knew, I learned that people will pretty much do anything for money.
Okay.
For the chance and the opportunity to get money.
Like what?
So I was watching a clip on Fear Factor, or why it got canceled. Mm-hmm. And the people on Fear Factor had to drink donkey sperm and donkey piss.
That's nasty.
They were like twins. So one twin had to drink donkey piss and one had to drink donkey sperm. And they had to throw like a horseshoe. And the closer the horseshoe was to the goal. Hold up. The closer the horseshoe was to the goal, it was like a shorter amount or a less amount of ounces. These people was drinking like 32 ounces of donkey sperm for a chance. This wasn't even like the final thing. Like, oh, if you drink this, you automatically win. Like, you motherfuckers is drinking donkey sperm.
Yo, what sick motherfucker thought of that? Like, as to be a challenge. Like, you know what? You know what would really be crazy? Donkey sperm. Like, who thought that? They were all at the meeting like, yo, that would be crazy. And why a donkey? Why not a gorilla?
What?
I don't know.
Like,
it's probably harder to get some gorilla sperm. Donkeys just be sitting there all stupid.
Actually, oh, you know what? Probably would be because I'm thinking like gorillas are somewhat like closer to humans. So I think like you could train. You know, you could train gorillas to do stuff. No, like you could just train your gorilla to like just jerk off into this cup.
This nigga Planet of the Apes over here,
right? You know,
give him a good mag,
right? Like, yeah, you know, just jerk off into that cup. You know,
but yo, it was some dudes on there drinking some sperm, cuz donkey sperm.
Well, how much money we talking?
Nah, see, listen. That go back to you drinking your own sperm.
I got student loans, man. I got
that's
bills.
disgusting.
I got rent,
and then they was all hype after. They was high fiving each other. Well, like, how do you pick that? Like, if you say you had a twin, because they were all twins. So say you had a twin and you go on a show and they like one of y'all got to drink donkey sperm and one of y'all got to drink donkey piss.
That's a tough question, man. Like piss or sperm.
Yeah. I got some questions for you, too.
Oh, you got questions?
I got some questions.
All right, man. All right, before we wrap up the show, man, get these questions off your chest. And
all right, I got a couple questions for you.
What kind of questions, though? I hope it's not going to incriminate me in any type of way.
Listen, man, I got an either-or type question, and I got a regular question for you, all right?
I'm just glad I didn't have to answer that question about piss or sperm.
I know. I see you trying to avoid it. Because you probably would have answered it. How much money? How much money for the sperm? How much money for the piss?
How many ounces we talking?
Fucking Slurpee cup over here. All right, so
they eat vegetables.
I got a serious question for you. All right.
So, okay.
What happened to Wake Up Now?
Wake Up Now? Oh. What?
Where's it at? What happened? Where's the promotion at? Where's the money?
Yo, man, you know how these pyramid schemes are.
Where's the money?
The pyramid schemes, they all collapse, man. They collapse, you know? So that's probably what happened. The pyramid scheme collapsed.
It's not popular anymore.
Yeah, I don't know if you look on the internet, are people still doing it now? That's why anytime anybody approaches me, I remember I was at the mall and I was at this.
You didn't answer the question, just so you know.
No, I don't know what happened to it. That's the answer. But I remember I was at a mall one day and I was just minding my business at a sneaker store, shopping, and the sneaker guy or the shoe salesman, brought the sneakers out, and he kept looking at me, and I was in my work attire and everything like that, and he was like, "Hey man, what do you do for a living?" I was like, "I work in HR, blah 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 blah." He was like, "Hey man, you ever think about doing something to supplement your income?" And I'm thinking like, well, it's like some part-time job type of thing. So I'm like, "Oh yeah, what are you talking about, man?" He was like, "Yeah, man, you eat peanuts, right?" I'm like,
I don't like the way this is going.
I'm like, yeah, who doesn't like peanuts? He was like, well, that's it. I sell peanuts.
What? He had them for the low, though.
He wanted me to get in on this peanut business. He was like making it seem like this was like the next big thing. Walnuts, almonds, like, come on, bro.
These nuts.
The fuck? Honey roasted?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. These pyramid schemes, everybody got a scheme. If it's not coffee beans, it's rice. If it's not rice, it's celery. I don't know what is going on. So, that's what happened to Wake Up Now. But since you're talking about questions, I got a question that just came actually didn't come to my mind. I'm still in it because I remember I played a game like this before and somebody asked me some questions like, would you rather? So, question for you. Would you?
How you gonna say a question just came to you, but it got written down? I'm gonna put you on the spot. That motherfucker.
All right. So, would you rather go without the internet for the rest of your life, or never receive oral sex
Never receive oral sex
ever again?
All right, so this is the thing. I really like oral sex. I mean, I like oral sex, but I'd rather have the pussy anyway. The internet is so, I need it. It's in my life. I Google a lot of shit. And I couldn't look up World Star. And I couldn't go on them blogs that you go on to be on the same page as you.
Yeah, I tell you, man. What about those days, though? Your ladies on that time of the month.
On a rag. Ain't that what they say? On the rag?
On the rag.
On the rag.
I was going to say that time of the month. She going through her little emotional stage.
Put the towel down.
Oh, man.
It's like,
Get the extra sheets, baby.
I'm going to
Got the
say,
stain remover.
you say internet forever? No internet forever?
No internet, no oral, rest of your life.
Oh, damn. Well, I'm 31 now. I'm trying to figure out how many more years I got to get oral. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
Listen, I'm gonna go
I mean,
without.
you're
I'm gonna go
31.
without the internet.
Without the internet?
Yeah,
Damn, you like oral that much?
yeah. If I could get some type of contract stating I'll get oral on a regular, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
I need some stipulations with that, Jones.
Man, scratch the oral, man. I'm on the internet all day, man.
I think.
Just give me missionary. I'll take that all day over.
At least you getting it right.
Yeah, as long as I'm getting it. So,
All right, I got one more for you.
one more question.
Real
Make it a
quick.
good one.
All right. Would you rather have no type of sexual activity for a year, 1 year, or only be able to dry rub your penis?
What?
Masturbate with no type of lubrication.
Wait, so the question is, would I rather
Go a year without no sexual activity,
or
have to masturbate with dry hands? No lotion, no Vaseline.
for how long? How
A year. Both, a year. Which one would you go without?
Oh, I see what you're saying. Hey, I didn't have sex until I was like,
You a lie?
wait, no, listen. I didn't have sex until I was, I don't know, it was like 18. That was 18 years. I never had sex. I could go another year.
You a lie?
I go
That's
a year.
just solid answer right
Solid
there.
answer. I don't need to think about that. So I go a year. That ain't nothing.
So you
So give me the dry hand jerk.
dry hand jerk.
Dry hand jerk all day, baby.
You gonna have rug burns all your shit gonna be fucked up.
I'm gonna get it popping. I'm gonna get that show popping. What's up?
I couldn't do it.
Yeah, you wouldn't do it? No?
Nah. I need sex.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
That's good for you.
I'm an addict. All right, man.
All right, well, those are some interesting questions. So our producer keeps twirling his fingers, so I guess that's telling us to wrap the show up.
Wrap that shit up, B.
Yeah, good show. Check us out again next week. We're on the same social media sites, Twitter.
Check. Facebook.
Are we?
Soon to be.
Soon to be. Yeah,
Podomatic.
Yeah, Podomatic as usual.
iTunes.
Check us out bi-weekly. And, soon enough we'll put our email address out there so you can, shoot us some questions or whatnot. And check us in the future. Holla.
Peace.
She about to go in. She likes that low.